Welcome back everyone to Happy Gilmore's career on EA Sports PGA Tour with me, Crash Conroe. Today we are doing the Arnold Palmer Invitational presented by MasterCard at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. We just tried to defend our title at the Florida Classic in the previous video and it did not go very well. We finished 13th in the end with a score of 6 under. Zalatoris scoring 12 under there, so we had to do really well to win. So we've still just got the 2 victories this season, which came in the first 3 attempts actually, the first 3 tournaments, and we're going to continue in our run up to the Players and the Masters. In fact, this is the last tournament before the Players Championship, and then there's just 1 tournament after that before we will get into the first major, the Masters. So let's get into Bay Hill. Just 1 round again, of course. Spieth already hitting an 8 under round, and that's quite early as well. We're teeing off at 10:48, which I think is still in, you know, kind of the first half of Players. 4 to 7 miles an hour wind at Bay Hill Club and Lodge. And I believe we did quite well here last season. I think we finished 2nd or something like that. We were definitely in the top 10. But here we are again at Bay Hill Club and Lodge. Jordan Spieth, 8 under, is the number to catch for Happy Gilmore as we continue our run to the Masters. And I think I said in the last video, we're not going to have time, I don't think, to get any more skill points into accuracy or anything. So the stats we have now are the stats we're playing in the Masters, which is, yeah, should be interesting. So I won't bring up the rules in case you're new, but so Happy Gilmore, we've been putting our stat points, our skill points into power and nothing else. That's been a rule. And then we maxed it out. So I've been putting skill points into other stuff, but of course we've leveled up so much now that we don't actually, it takes about 5 or 6 rounds to level up, so we're rarely leveling up now. So I put 3 points into, I think it was, what was it, approach control or short game control, and that was to get the finesse shot, and then I'm just going to put everything else into approach accuracy, because by God we need it. Alright, this is a 54-degree approach, I think. Or is it? Is that going to spin back? Maybe club up, because we can club up and then still bring the thing back. Yeah, there you go. Let's hit a 50-degree. Just a little bit of overswing. Have we got that right? Does the ball sit? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, okay. Gran Turismo 7 is updated. Nice. They've just put one of those big vans in the game. I saw that. I don't remember which one it was. This is the tiniest of blasts. I think we have to absolutely tap this. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. I thought that was in. Look at how short that is. How close that is. Like, oh my goodness. Almost a dream start for Happy at Bay Hill, but not quite. It's going to be a par on 1. Alright, so, well, by the looks of that first approach, the greens here quite solid. That wedge shot did not spin back at all. Took a hard bounce, and now we move to this hole, which of course is this difficult par 3. I think with the wind and the downhill, this is probably going to be a 5. I don't know how this ball's going to sit, but we're just going to go right at it. And it's leaning a bit left, a lot of underswing as well. Okay, I mean, that's not bad. If that bounced on the green, it would have gone all the way through. So, you know, we don't have many options there. This is going to be a chip, which means we can read those grid lines. Going to turn left all the way. Let's see if we can chip in this time. Can we chip in? No, it's close. It's just gone on to the left. Yeah, of course, I didn't bring out the rules, but that is the other one. Once we're on the green, we can't use those overhead grid lines to read the putt. We can do it for any other shot, any chip or pitch or whatever. But once we're on, we can't use it. Alright, Happy Gilmore. Even par through 2. As we move on to hole 3. If you're enjoying this series and you're new, guys, remember to subscribe to the channel. And feel free to leave a like on the video as well. Whether you're new or not, anyone can do that. Okay, I'm going to try and power drive this one and take some distance off. That is way left. I'm really hoping that clears because that is way left. Wow. I mean, if that didn't go that far left, that would have been absolutely fine. But that just seemed to hook all the way around, didn't it? Like, that was crazy. Oh, I've put it in the rough, and it's just not a good lie either. So we're really going to have to lay up here. I'm going to hit an 8-iron this way. This is not the start we wanted. Happy Gilmore's power drives normally go straight. And that wasn't a bad swing either, was it? I didn't see that. I didn't see it being too bad. I think it wasn't extremely slow or fast, that shot. So, yeah, just that came at the worst possible time. And now we're going to be scrambling for a bogey because we've got to get this close to make sure we get out with one. The Nest lob wedge.
This one's looking good.
It does look good. I'm hoping that sits then. Yeah, okay, the greens are a lot more solid than the wetlands. That one does sit down. And we've hit it close for a bogey, which hopefully we're going to save from here. And we do. Okay. Not bad. After going in the water, we still come away with a bogey, and we need to get it back straight away on the next hole, which is a par 5. Spieth still leads the way. We're down in 55th. Man, we had such a solid start to the season, didn't we? 2 wins in 3. We just haven't been able to get another one. I was really hoping that this would be a huge season for us, you know. A lot of wins. I hit the tree. How do you not hit the tree here? I mean, I guess you just got to shape the shot, but we don't have much kind of draw in our game. Right, we're 306 away. Okay. I mean, I might just power approach it with a 3-wood, to be honest. Right, it's gone left, so hopefully it avoids the bunker. Yeah, it does. That's not too bad. Not too bad. We're in the fairway, so we can choose whatever shot type we want. Not that we have many. It's probably going to be a pitch, actually. Yeah. Yeah, a pitch is the only one we have, but it's not a bad shot type, so I quite like these short pitches. From here, it's all uphill, which is pretty nice. So we just got to make sure we give this enough, but not too much. I think about there is okay. Right, the pitch is actually a little bit short. A lot of underswing, which is kind of intentional for a lot of those pitches. So we've still got a little bit left for birdie. But we get it. That ball barely turned. Happy Gilmore birdies on 4 and goes back to even par. So yeah, just, what was it, 3 more tournaments before the Masters again. I'll have to kind of look at what I want to do after the Masters, you know, if I want to just focus on the majors. Mainly just play those, because a lot of these licensed tournaments are kind of front-loaded. There aren't too many. There aren't too many after the Masters, I don't feel like. There's definitely a few. I'd like to play the tournament that the French course is at. Is it Evian?
Yeah, it might be in the rough.
Because last year we played Wolf Creek. Those 2 tournaments are like right next to each other. The last season we played Wolf Creek, and this season I think I'd like to play Evian. I am going to play a finesse lob wedge partial. Crazy as that sounds, I'm going to try it. Needed a bit more underswing than that.
Shame, good opportunity, but that ball just sailed on by.
It was that awkward distance where like a pitch probably wouldn't have sat down. That shot would have worked if I didn't hit it as hard. But unfortunately I did. This one's uphill. There's a bit of left movement in this, definitely. It's on its way. Have we got it? Oh! What a putt that is! 2 birdies in a row. I feel like it's been a long time since we've made a long bomb like that, so that felt good. And we are up to 28th, and we are under par with another par 5 on its way now. Alright, this is similar to the hole that we hit in the water. Oh, and the wind is into us too. Okay. Not very strong wind. Alright, I think this is going to be okay though. Oh, that one's gone right.
3 pars and an eagle. That's pretty good.
Okay, I mean, it's not too far. It's going to be in the fairway. We're going to be miles away from the green, though, I think. Oh, 253. Okay, let's see. Let's see what the options are here. We've got a power approach 3-iron. What's the approach iron? 251? I mean, yeah, we might as well hit like a 3-iron, maybe even a 4. It's gonna hit the green, isn't it? Like, for sure, it's gonna hit the green, and then it's gonna roll on a little bit. That's gone right again anyway. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if it was right on target, it would have been okay, but I didn't want to take that on too much in case Happy decided to whack it to the left again. Alright. I don't mind this shot, though. This is going to be a pitch, and we're going to kind of catch the front, and it's going to roll. It's going to roll down there. I don't mind this shot at all. Happy Gilmore with a pitch. For eagle, technically, but there you go. Yeah, I do like those pitch shots. They seem to just work for me. You know, as long as I've got the green to work with, I normally get them right. It's tough when the pin is like towards me, you know, when there isn't much green. But really good pitch. We birdie again. And Happy Gilmore is in the top 20 through 6 holes. Going to be a long way to go to contend for the win. But we will do what we can as we move to a par 3, uphill all the way. We can finesse shot this one just for a bit more accuracy. I think we need to get this dead on anyway. Let's hit a 6-iron, 200 yards, and I'm expecting this to drop quite quickly with those hills. That's not bad on a direction. Does it sit? Does it sit? Yes, it does for the most part. Really good shot again. Be happy that's what happens when you actually hit it straight. When you hit it in the direction I tell you to. And this is for 4 birdies in a row. And Happy Gilmore gets it. We started with a bogey on 3. But we've now got 4 birdies in a row. And Happy Gilmore is looking up at the Arnold Palmer Invitational. No one overtaken Spieth yet. But of course we do have to remember plenty of golfers wouldn't even have started their round by the time we finish. An 8 under, you never know really if 8 under is going to win it. It normally doesn't. Considering my options here, just going to partial this driver a little bit. Yeah, that was probably a good decision. Would have been in that bunker otherwise. I was thinking 3-wood, like I probably might as well have just taken out a 3-wood, but this is fine. So we've got a slightly longer approach now. Is this going to be a finesse again, I wonder? With this kind of position, I think it is, because, I mean, the wind isn't that strong. But I think we're going to need a 7-iron maybe just to go at this. Alright, happy with a 7-iron. Good swing. Good swing and pretty good distance. We're really close again. Really close again. This is going to turn left though, this part. We saw that on the way. Can we get 5 in a row? Yes. Happy Gilmore on fire after the bogey. 5 birdies in a row. Finesse shot coming in clutch here. We're in the top 10 now. Someone matched Spieth. But they've both finished. 8 under, still the target for now. Well, 9 under's the target if we want to win this thing. Should we power drive this? The fairway's quite wide. I think we can. Should be good. It's gone a little bit right, but the wind is trying to kill it. Fast cut. Alright, fast cut. It's fine. That's fine. Happy hasn't had any power drives go completely straight yet, which is very rare. normally a lot of them do. Okay, this pin is at the back. We're in the fast cut, which isn't going to do too much to it. This is an 8-iron, I think. Not a bad pin, really. If we miss this right, the ball's barely going to move for the putt. Oh, a lot of underswing on that. A lot of underswing, but the distance is still pretty good. It just stayed to the right. Okay, so this ball, this is going to break to the left. Like, we know that from what I just said. It's going to break left near the hole. I don't think it's going to break much. I think it's going to be about this. This is for 6 in a row. Oh my goodness, we've got it. Yeah, it was breaking slightly to the left the whole way. 6 birdies in a row for Happy Gilmore. I don't think we've ever done this, guys. I don't think we've ever got 6 in a row. 6 birdies in a row with like the difficulty that we're on right now. That's quite rare with the lack of accuracy in our game. But we are bringing it with 5 under through the front 9. It's a 3-wood drive here because I don't think we can take it over that tree. But if we can keep this performance up, the Arnold Palmer Invitational could be Happy Gilmore's. We've got 119 to this one. Difficult pin here for sure. Alright, it's going to be a finesse again. I mean, the finesse has worked well for us this tournament. It's uphill, but of course we do have a bit of tailwind, so I'm going to hit the 54 degree just a little bit short of the hole. Does it sit? It's a little bit long. Nah, it's not going to sit with the tailwind. Takes a big bounce forward. It doesn't spin back, I mean, at all with the tailwind. Okay. Come on, Noto, what you got for us?
He's had great conversion on putts like this, even when he's not.
He's not going to tell me. This is downhill. We've got to be a bit careful of that. I don't really remember what way this is turning, to be honest, so I might aim straight at it and just hope for the best. It goes in, though. It's 7 in a row. It's 7 in a row. 7 in a row. It was straight in. It almost turned away at the end to the left, but it holds its line. And Happy Gilmore, with a bogey on the scorecard, is 6 under through 10. What a turnaround after that bogey. I really thought we were just going to be struggling after that, but no, we're not. That one's gone right. Better than going left, I guess. That might be in the rough, though. That's got a lot of momentum. Oh, no, it slows down. That first cut really slows it down. Okay. 111 yards. Happy likes it. He's smiling. Why wouldn't he be at this point? Oh, okay, so this is one where we haven't got much room to run. Okay, I'm going to bank on a 60 degree being pushed enough by the wind, and if it does, it could be close. Overswung it quite a lot anyway. Still a little bit short, but I mean, that's pretty good. 7 feet away. This one's going to turn quite a bit, I think, to the left. But this is for 8 in a row. This is for 8 birdies in a row for Happy Gilmore. Can he do it? Can he do it? Yes, he can. Delicate putt. 8 birdies in a row at Bay Hill with a par 5 to come now. 7 under. 1 shot off the lead. Spieth and Schauffele. I'm not sure if anyone else is there as well. 2 big names in the world of golf, and we're 1 shot behind them. I mean, in the in-game world of golf, we're first in the golf rankings by a long way, so I guess we're the big name here. Right, power drive on this par 5 then. Let's get it done. There you go. That one's gone straight. He's got his confidence back now. He's got 8 birdies in a row, and he's looking for a 9th. Obviously, if it was real life, we would not be first in the world golf rankings. I feel like we wouldn't anyway. Not with no majors and not really enough wins. You know, last season was our first season. But anyway, the approach to this par 5. I think it's quite a clean approach for a 3-iron. Or do we club even less? No, because we want it to go. We'll just dial back a 3-iron a little bit. Kind of want to keep this on the left side of the green. If this misses to the right, it's going to get tough. Oh, it has gone right as well. That's gone way right. That could go all the way through the green, though, which I kind of want now. Alright. Yep, too much pace. Alright, now we actually pitched in here, I remember, last year, for Eagle. I remember that.
Too good.
Would love to do the same again, because we've got our work cut out for us a little bit, because it's going to be hard to get up and down from here for a birdie, because we've got to pitch it back down the hill. But I did say earlier, you know, I like these shots. I do like these shots where you've got enough green to work with. We don't have as much as we did on that previous hole, but we just need to catch the front, and then the ball's going to roll down a little bit towards where the pin is. Okay. Got to get the distance right. Hopefully we do. Yep, should go. Should go. Wonderful pitch shot. Wonderful pitch from Happy Gilmore. Gets it done.
Chance now for another birdie.
Surely it's going to be 9 in a row. And it is 9 birdies in a row for Happy Gilmore. As we move on, we tie for the lead unless anyone else has done it. No, no one has. We're in at least a 3-way tie. I'm not sure if anyone else is there. As we move to hole 13, which is a relatively short par 4, not drivable, but it's going to be probably a layback driver and then just a finesse shot to this one. I just want to make sure I don't hit that too hard. Let's have a look. Is anyone else there as well? No, it's just us 3. Okay. Not letting me quit. Oh, unfortunately we've hit it a bit far. We are in the rough. But it's a decent line. It's a finesse shot either way. Alright, this green is barely moving, so I think we can afford to be a little bit safe here. Just a little bit. I'll aim a little bit past. Just conscious about aiming too far right, you know. That's, yeah, okay. Right. Okay, it's not bad. Please sit there. Okay, not bad at all. There's not going to be too much movement in this, I don't think. I think this is mainly going to be uphill. In fact, this might be straight in. I'm going to hit it straight in. I think this is just uphill. This is for 10 in a row, believe it or not. Happy for another birdie. Oh, it did turn to the left. Unlucky. The streak is broken. But our spirit is not. It is a par. And we remain tied for the lead. Oh, that's sad to see. No more circling the numbers. We're still tied first. Golfers still to come after us. 8 under might not be enough. I mean, it's not enough to win right now anyway. It will be a playoff if no one else beats this. And here is another huge par 3 where I want to finesse it. And I think a 5-iron here is actually going to be okay. I know it's uphill, slight tailwind, but it shouldn't be too long. Not bad distance if the... not bad direction, sorry, if the distance is good. Oh, it's a really good shot. Really good shot. It's quite hard this hole, you know, to get really close, so I will take this. At least we're not off the green, having to scramble for the par. Can't really remember what way this turns. I'm going to say that it turns right. And we have another birdie chance. Another birdie chance. We get it! Straight back to birdies after the par. Straight back to birdies after the par. We move to 9 under. Happy Gilmore in the lead. Is he about to get his 3rd win of the season at the Arnold Palmer Invitational? Had a pretty good showing here last year in his debut, and now he's challenging for the win. Following a huge birdie streak. And we've still got a par 5 to come as well, and I believe it's reachable in 2. It's the one where you hit it over the water. We should definitely be looking at that. But that's got to be a 10 under. No excuses for not getting a birdie there. But hole 15. Pin is at the back. Not in a bad position again either. Just going to hit an 8-iron straight at it. Wind is going to hopefully stop this up a little bit. Oh, it's just slightly underswung. That was looking really good. I don't think this ball is going to move too much though. We've kind of missed on the good side. I think very slight movement to the left. But this is to get to 10. To get to 10, it's just going to move closer to the hole. Good effort. But Happy Gilmore stays at 9 with 3 to go. Next hole is the par 5, right? Alright, this is where we get it done. This is where we get to double digits at Bay Hill. This is where we get it done. Schauffele and Spieth finished their rounds earlier. They're at 8 under. And I can't get over that birdie streak, man. Are we ever going to be able to do that again, I wonder? Because that was just huge. Okay, this is not a long hole at all, so I'm not going to power drive this one. I want to be in the fairway. Oh, that's so far left again. Look at that swing, though. That's not a bad swing. Hold that. Hold that tiny bit of fairway. First cut. Okay, we can go at this still. 200 yards. We can go at it. No problem. We can go at it. No problem. And this is quite a good pin position as well, this one. It's right at the front. Just want to make sure we're not long. But I don't think this is going to be long. Not with that headwind. We're going to just hit a 6-iron straight at this one. Alright, is it good?
This one looks right on point.
Oh my goodness. Is it good? Is it ever? Happy Gilmore sticks it to within 3 feet on hole 16 for an eagle. And we are going to tap that in and move to 11 under. What an insane round this has been. A bogey on 3. Like, we started with 2 pars and a bogey here. And we are now staring at another win unless another golfer pulls a Zalatoris from last week. Alright, this one is going to be tough. Very tough to stop. Kind of just have to try and catch the front. But honestly, with where we are in the tournament, I mean, it's really downhill as well. So let's go for a... No, I don't want to do it. Honestly, I don't want to do it. Being short and in the bunker is the worst thing we could do. So I don't want to go for it. I'm going to drive a 6-iron instead. Oh, wow. Good job I didn't hit a 7. Good job I didn't hit a 7. Because that is really good again. Really good again. 7 definitely would have been in the bunker. But Happy has played another wonderful shot.
This is an 11-foot putt.
And again, I don't think there's too much in this. And if we get it, we move to 12. Happy Gilmore for another birdie. Oh, it's just moved a little bit too much.
Just a couple of feet.
Oh, I thought we had it there for a second, but it just kept turning. We're going to stay at 11 with the final par 4 to come. Which I know is quite a difficult hole here. This is another one where we finished with a really long bomb of a putt last year. Because honestly, this was quite a good tournament for us last year. I know we didn't win, but we had some massive shots here. And I know we finished with like a 30-foot putt or something like that. But we're going to tee off on the last 3 shots clear right now. Huge work from Happy. I believe this pin is the one that's on the right. Can we finish with another birdie? And we definitely just need to keep this ball dry at the very least. We don't want to drop any shots on the last. We've already gone in the water once this this tournament.
He's got 116 yards.
Okay, I think this is on the border. I feel like pitching wedge might be enough, but I don't think I want to go for it just because, you know, we're so close to getting this done. So I'm going to hit a 9. 146, and I'm expecting the wind to take this. Got a bit left on me, but it's not bad. Should sit, hopefully. Alright, it does. We've got a birdie chance on the last. 21 feet. It is a difficult pin. Definitely. Alright, downhill all the way.
This one for birdie.
And it's downhill quite a lot. And I think this is going to turn quite hard to the right as well. It's really going to catch these slopes. But this is for a 12 under round at Bay Hill. Just keeps turning to the right. Oh, not quite enough. Not quite enough, but we're going to tap in the par. A huge round from Happy Gilmore. 11 under. We're going to have to wait just a few seconds to see if we win this. Is an NPC golfer here going to pull off a miracle? Or have we picked up our third win of the season? 9 under from Adam Svensson. That is the closest anyone can get. Happy Gilmore, a 2-shot victory at the Arnold Palmer Invitational. What a round that was. 9 birdies in a row with an amazing eagle as well. I mean, that was just insane stuff. But Happy Gilmore finally gets another win after the 2 earlier in the season. And that is a wonderful preview of the players, which we just missed out on last season as well. I think the players we were winning at some point. But I believe we bogeyed the last, actually. And that kind of just took us out of it when we needed a birdie to match the lead. But that is a 3rd win for us. And next up, guys, will be the Players' Championship in a few days. So join me for that. Remember to leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you soon for the Players' Championship. Thanks very much for watching.